Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Let's Stream Fatal Frame here on the Heavy Physics channel. Today, due to certain issues, I'm going to be going solo on this one. Don't worry though, it'll be back to normal next episode. Mostly due to the fact that I wanted to get the start recording on other episodes in the future. I really want to get this done. And it was due to a fault from on Kari's end that I'm only here doing solo. If you're listening to this, Kari, I'm sorry, but I really want to get this done. So we're moving on today. We're going to be doing some extra episode. We're going to be heading back to where the door was in the fish room. So what we have to do is go this way. Also, due to the previous episode where Kari showed off how to capture one of the difficult ghosts in the game, which I have to say thank you for, we're going to be moving on strictly from this bit here. So, yeah, we're not going to be going into this room soon. I know for a fact that we're going to be ending soon in a couple of chapters, so yeah, let's enter the room here. Now, there's a ghost here. As soon as you enter the room, go into finder mode. Step forward, and then you'll find a ghost picture. It's a female head, which is one of the locked heads off from when the family next door went. Also, it's a ghost battle. Also, it's really easy. What you have to do is get close, do a picture, and then if you get close, do another quick shot like that. It's like a fatal shot, and boom, there you go. That's a pretty easy ghost, to be honest. That is very stupidly easy anyway. Optional area here, you go up the stairs. There's nothing here though, but there are also a couple of items you need to pick up, which is both the story basis. You go around here, around the back there, and you will find yourself... Yeah, there's a bit of a paper here. That's the small door from the ante-room. Short piece of paper, the old news article, tells you about the girl that was pretty much the Minasaki, which was the close friend of the girl that's missing. So essentially, a foster parent or a girl does not make disappearances. She is one of the 4 kids that she's the only one that escaped. The other 3 kids, they died in the house. And sadly, you'll be facing them next part. Not gonna lie. This game is full of scary bits. Anyway, we have a bit of old black... This is a research scrap detailing the legend of the Holy Mirrors. The Mirrors of the 5 Gods. So it tells you about the Holy Mirrors, are the most commonly known mirrors of the 5 gods. 5 gods before leaving the land created mirrors to protect the village. That would be this entire village here. Village and this place. Legend's connection to the story that all 5 mirrors were used to fend off a disaster called the Calamity. It is not known that this is not known how the Hebrew family is mentioned, but they are in correlation with the mirrors. And there's an existence of a super powerful mirror called the legendary Holy Mirror, which is I like to call the Deus Ex Machina of the game. Deus Ex Machina is what people call as the plot device. So we need to find. So at least we know what is the main objective. And that is the fight, and that is what the people in this chapter try to do, finally beat Deus Ex Machina. So, heading back, let's head off towards the fish room now. Like this, and keep going like so. Might I add, this game is scary. So far, I've done pretty well, although Kari reckons otherwise. She probably thinks, you are such a bitch. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I got the proverbial tripified fox on my back going, owie! Move faster! Don't slow! Or Minion! A piece of notebook. This is the red notebook scrap, which is essentially another piece of the the Tomoe, the publicist, or the assistant Tomoe. Tell Takamine the way to break the curse. She now at least has an idea of what happened. So in the store, you're probably Japanese kanji, since we're going with clockwise. The inscriptions of barely making out chosen made. The number is 3, 6, 6, 9. Like so. Perfect for other rides and other engines as well. At least we can finally move on to the next bit of the house. It's a bit scary. We're finally outside. No, really, we are outside. And I'm scared, because I have no idea what's outside. Not much of a house, to be honest. I mean, this is kind of fucking creepy. All the leaves bristling in the ground. Shit's going south. Careful. Why am I carefully walking? Oh, we found something. Oh, spirit stone. Good. Power up. And we found a save point. Good. Am I gonna save here? I don't believe. Not yet. To be honest, there's more stuff to do here. I mean, to be honest, guys, I'm actually kind of scared by this point. I mean, this is essentially, we are getting close to the end of the first night. Normally when you go this far, you get to face some more scary ghosts. However, there are some things I'd like to clarify as well. This is, if you go onto twitch.tv, you will notice that I'll be updating there. In some time within at least this point, I'll be updating with more episodes. So hopefully you'll be careful. At least I won't have the chippified fox in the background. So keep going like that. You'll find a man in backyard. That's the editor Takamine. He'll have a wisp behind you, but before you encounter it, there's actually a very difficult ghost you can easily snap. All you have to do is keep an eye on this window here, and then approach it, and then keep going, and then hopefully someone will have oh fuck! Wasn't expecting that. Anyway, the hidden ghost girl pleading. That will give us an indication of where to go next. Audio tape. Our first blue tape, which is kind of important here. So let's take a listen to the blue tape, shall we? So we can finally hear the thoughts of Takamine.
September 12th, 3:20 p.m. I know this sounds crazy, but there's something here besides us in this mansion. I've seen it myself. It was a woman in a white kimono. Something is definitely happening here. Have we unknowingly awakened something? Or perhaps we've been lured here to die?
That was interesting. Anyway, before we carry on with a little bit of this further, we're gonna have to do a little bit, we'll have to save here, because there's another boss battle coming up. Yeah, this is convenient, because this is gonna be the last battle we take on the next boss, so, see you in a bit. And I had to re-upload thank God I had to reload a saved game before, because in the previous save file, I didn't do so well against the boss. This is attempt number 2, might I add. In terms of Fukari, let's throw this. You need to know where you're going first. So for this, you will need the Type 37 film, which is the second strongest. I would save the 18, and here's this. Essentially, Takamine saying that he's beginning to show rope marks. In other words, the curse is affecting him. So you're probably wondering what could be next. So if you go forward here and then keep going, you'll trigger a cutscene. Don't know why it slowed down there. Gets a bit creepy at this point. Not gonna lie, it is a bit creepy. And yes, this is where we take on Tomoe for the last time. She is the next boss.
Tell him what?
Anyone who dies is mentioned is essentially a boss. Those fucking kids. Anyway, Tomoe is our next boss battle. It has more extension, she has more pattern, you've got more room to run around with it. What you need to do here as well, you need to do a little bit of a fail frame shot as well, so soon as she reappears, and when she charges, hit that, and you will get a close-up, you will get the fatal frame shot. I'm not used to fighting ghosts. I mean, I can fight zombies, and fight monsters, but ghosts with cameras? That's a stupid point, and I barely had a chance to react there. Yeah, I gotta keep running around. She will corner me, she'll try. She teleports everywhere, so where is she? No, I didn't realize this, but as well, is that freaking the main character? She knows where the ghosts are, so it actually helps as well. I'm trying to find the moment where she disappears again, so I can give her Anyway, yeah, this is where Kari, like, I know, Kari in the background is face palming how badly I'm doing. Granted, Kari, I'll just ask this question. I've never played Fatal Frame before. I played the sequel. I did fine. This, no, not so much. Okay, I suck on this episode. I suck, but at least I get there. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm no pro gamer or anything. I know, I can shoot zombies. I can just navigate my way through the dead. Take on probably Parasite Eve in the future. Why? Because I want to. Because it's a game no one has heard of. And she's dead. Thank God for that. Good riddance. Hallelujah. I'll be able to confront that chipified fox and call her Fluffy, because I will annoy her. And of course, Tomoe is purged. When it means purged, as I explained a while ago, it means that they are purified and they can move on to the next part of the afterlife. And I actually did pretty well, because I wasn't expecting to do so good. So, let's move forward. Let's get what we need to do, because I know for a fact that we're not that far off from the final bit, anyways, of this night. When I say this is because the next night, it's full of more tricky bits. Might I add as well, I really want to get this one. So, Takamine's stuff, she tells you about Tomoe gathered about the paragraph of the 5 holy pieces of the mirror, blah blah blah, etc etc etc. 5 holy meals broke in the small earthquake the other day. I heard about it, gave me an idea for a new work. Holy 5 mirrors existence, a true holy mirror. The folklorist mentioned this in the documents I found here. Tried to escape. He dropped the notes, tried to avoid the evil ghost bitch. So essentially, that's pretty much it. Truly hope. It said what happened was I broke for some reason. The mirrors were broken, obviously because of some calamity. Yeah, we're moving back. Before we move on with the shrine, which is beyond there, we're gonna move on back down here. So we're gonna be saving. Oh, before we do, there's a ghost. Yes, there's a hidden ghost. Kari was pitching at me because it was easy at this point. I was trying to find it. She said down. I mentioned it down. Take a picture of there, and it's a picture of the girl turning. Interesting choice, because this is a picture of cheapified Kari, aka Fluffles, aka Mandatory. Anyway, taking the save point there. So, in the next part, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading towards we're heading towards the final thing to do in the first night of Fatal Frame. Laters.